All right, y'all, so we are starting with gourmet, and for that I use my red onions with mayo, chop them real small, as small as I can, just a few, not a whole lot. I literally just had like maybe 2 inches, I would say like a teaspoon worth. Then I'm gonna put my complete gourmet seasoning, the Herb Armor. Just mix those two. I use Hellman's because that's what I like. And I make my gourmet using Queen Chef seasoning. Real simple. I'm gonna put that on the bread first. I've already toasted my bread, toasted on the stove because we're not playing with that toaster. We're not doing that. Listen, you're gonna toast it, do it the real way. If you had to create a homemade version of toast, it's by doing it on the stove. So that's from scratch. Toast from scratch. It's on the stove. So I'm gonna spread that on both sides, a thin layer, because that's gourmet. It's gonna give this fish sandwich a really, really good flavor. So boom, gourmet. Now we're going for toppings, y'all. So this is a fish sandwich deluxe. So we're doing lettuce, we're doing the works. We're doing lettuce, we're doing tomato. I'm gonna do a little extra piece because I like me some tomato. A little extra tomato, okay. Lettuce, tomato. We're gonna do some avocado and some pickles. I'm gonna put my avocado on this side. Cause see, I'm particular about my colors. I like my colors separated. I already have green on that bread. Yes, I'm that anal about this food. So I'm gonna lay those avocado slices right there. Ooh, we missed a spot. Lay that right there like that. Then I'm gonna put my pickles. You know, my colors gotta be separated. So I'm put my pickles there. And I'm bring my fish, put it right here. Okay, and I just wanted y'all to see my nice juicy piece of salmon before I coat it and fry it. I'm going to put the dry breading on here. I'm not doing a milk bath for this. Like sometimes I do an egg dip or milk, sometimes buttermilk. Just depends on how I feel, what kind of flavor I'm going for. But this time I'm just using a dry seafood breader. Season it up real good. And now I'm gonna put that breader on it, drop it in my hot grease, bring it back and complete this. Y'all, I forgot. This is my seasoning. The Seafood Palace, that's what I use on my salmon. That's the only seasoning on there. So this sandwich is made with Queen Chef seasonings. The gourmet is made with Herb Armor. You can make that gourmet for anything. It's real good on burgers too. Make that mayo, mix it with those real small onions and that Herb Armor seasoning, really good. And then my Seafood Palace. So that's what's on my seafood. All right, y'all, here is that fish. I'm gonna dip it on this, just sit it on this napkin just for a second, get some of the grease off. Nothing major. And then we're going to take our salmon, put it on top of that avocado, have some shredded pepper jack right here. Put that on there while it's still hot. And we're gonna top it with bacon. Turkey bacon for me, but hey, if you do the pork, do your thing, amen. We got this little turkey bacon on top of that pepper jack. Gonna let the heat melt that. And here we go. We have our fried salmon deluxe. Hey, they said they wanted fried fish tonight. They wanted a fish sandwich. We got a fish sandwich. The Queen Chef way. They got a fish sandwich. The Queen Chef way. Okay. All right, we're gonna slice this open. There we go, sliced open. See the smoke still coming off of that fish. See the fish is still nice and tender, nice and juicy. Don't fry it too long. But you can see that gourmet, the avocado, our shredded pepper jack, lettuce, tomato, those pickles. Okay, y'all, they wanted fried fish sandwiches. That's what we got. Fried salmon with a little bacon. Listen, make the sandwich. Herb Armor for the gourmet. Excuse me, sorry. Herb Armor for your gourmet. Seafood Palace for the fish. That's all you need. It's complete. You don't need nothing else. You don't need nothing else. But I'm gonna let y'all go because I'm gonna finish this. Look in the, see how the salmon, you can't see it. The salmon's still juicy, nice and fried, but it's still juicy. The bacon. Toasted my bread. This is regular white bread. You know, if you want to get fancy, use a different kind of bread, do your thing, ain't mad. But this is regular white bread. And yeah, so okay, y'all, I'm gonna finish. So here we go with our tartar for this sandwich. So I wanted my version of a fresh tartar. So we're starting with mayo. Of course, the Herb Armor seasoning from Queen Chef Seasonings. We have some fresh chopped garlic and some fresh chopped pickles. Throw a little fresh parsley in there. And we're gonna mix that up. This is my version of a tartar sauce, y'all. You know, just a little schmancy. If you want to use regular tartar sauce, again, do your thing, ain't mad. But this is what we're putting on the bread for the grilled one. And see how that's real chunky like? That's on purpose. So I chopped the pickles up small, but not too small. I want to taste those pickles in my little homemade tartar sauce. Real chunky like. And you know we have the herbs and the flavor from the Herb Armor seasoning. And we're just gonna spread that all over. And now we're gonna bring on the toppings. Okay, y'all. Here we have a nice pan-seared, beautiful piece of salmon. Of course, seasoned with this Seafood Palace seasoning. And I got some fresh parsley on top, you know, because it's pretty like nice piece of salmon there. Now for our toppings. We have some fresh sauteed mushroom, just lightly sauteed, cooked a little bit. We have our grilled onions here. Trying to get away. Grilled onions. Not going as heavy on the lettuce and tomato for this one, but I am still going to slide in some tomato on there. Little lettuce. And there we have a much simpler, but still very delicious, amazing fish sandwich. So we're going to chop that open. And we're going to take a bite and see what that's like. All right, y'all, so here we go. We have my version of a quick and easy tartar sauce. It was the mayo, tartar, Herb Armor, chopped pickles, fresh garlic. It's gonna be so good. We have the sauteed salmon, grilled mushrooms, grilled onions, our salmon seasoned with Seafood Palace, Queen Chef seasoning, our homemade tartar mayo made with Herb Armor. And yeah, topped it off with the lettuce and tomato. And I'm gonna let y'all know how this came out real quick. Very good. It's giving what it's supposed to give. www.queenchef.info for your seasonings. Grab the collection, make the food, let me know how it tastes. You can change up your toppings, you know, do your thing, ain't mad. But this right here, taste it like this and let me know how it come out.